Tammy. Welcome to my kitchen. And once again, we're joined by my great friend, Ashley. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Tammy.
I'm so happy she's here with me because you know what? This is probably going to be the last time in a while that she's going to be here because she's going to have a baby and then you'll be too busy to come over to my house and cook.
Yes, but you will have plenty of time on your hands to come over to my house and cook.
And visit the baby. Maybe we'll do like homemade baby food or something. We could totally do that, couldn't we?
Mm-hmm. We could. That sounds good.
This meal comes in like at $9.18. Super healthy. We're using tilapia. I was going to use salmon because salmon was on sale at Albertsons for like $1.69 a pound. It was like this ungodly great deal, but most people wouldn't be able to get that deal, so I like to try to make my prices fair and what the average person could go out and get. So we're using tilapia, but you could use swai or salmon or whatever's on sale.
Swai?
S-W-A-I. I'm not for sure if I'm pronouncing that correct, but it's swai. It's like a white fish.
It's a fish.
Yeah, it's a fish. So we're going to heat up our oven, add a little bit of olive oil.
Just to be clear, this is an oven.
Oh, no, this is a what did I say?
You said oven.
Oh, okay. Oh, my God, she's been paying attention to me. She knows this is a stovetop.
This is a stovetop. I've got that much down.
I have done good. We're going to let that heat up, and then we're going to, while that's heating up, we're going to just season our fish with a little bit of salt and pepper. I say it all the time, but I'll say it again. I always use kosher salt or sea salt. You get a lot more flavor. You don't have to use as much, and it just really is good.
Okay. I believe you.
So you want to give that pan a little bit of a swirl there. Just get that olive oil coated. And while we're cooking this, we have some water boiling because we're going to serve this on a bed of angel hair pasta. Pretty quick. Thing that takes the longest is getting the water boiling in Colorado Springs because it seriously takes a long time to get water to boil here.
So this is boiling.
What are you talking about?
It's seriously, and it's a proven fact.
No, it's the exact opposite.
Nuh-uh. I bet you $1 million.
Higher than altitude.
No, we got to Google it. Google.
We will. And I'm going to be correct. I just read an article on this.
Yes, Tammy's always right.
Oh, okay. I just heard the camera guy, Trig, go, because on air just a minute ago I said I was right and he was wrong. And so he looked it up. But again, I'm going to just say he only showed me one story. I'm the kind of person I want 100 stories to back him up. But so I'm going to say he said water takes less time to boil because we're at a high altitude, right?
Right, that's what I heard.
And I disagreed, right?
I also heard that.
So now I have to say, Trig looked it up and it said it takes less time for something to come to a boil, even though I still don't agree, but that's just me. But the story he showed me said that he was correct. But where I was correct was that once it does come to a boil, it takes longer to cook at a high altitude. So he was pretty much right, and I owe him $1 million, but I will research this intensely.
Yes, I know. And I'm over here just drinking my coffee and like on Facebook. So I'm not in the middle of this one.
So Trig was right, I was wrong, maybe.
Is this boiling, Tammy?
It is. So actually, let's just throw the pasta in there. Go ahead and put it all in there.
The whole box?
Because after you leave, I'm going to have leftovers.
For like 9 days.
Okay, so normally when I do pasta, I do it in half. Like, have you ever cooked pasta before?
Yes, I have.
It's dry pasta.
No. See, I watch the Food Network, and when they do chopped, they get mad when they break it in half. So I don't break it in half.
Well, God forbid the Food Network should get pissed at you. We're not in the Food Network, but okay, we're going to cram this pasta in here.
It'll be fine.
Okay. So I think our oil over here is heated. We'll let the pasta cook. We're going to add our fish. Fish does not take very long to cook. It's going to cook for 3 or 4 minutes on one side, and then we're going to flip it. We're going to now we're going to make the rest of the food to go with the fish. So we've got our olive oil. I think that was a little too high because we got carried away there talking about Trig supposedly being right. And
Well, okay, let's face it. What man is really right? Right? Am I right?
oh, says the pregnant woman.
Says the pregnant woman.
So we're going to add some chopped garlic and just cook it for about 30 seconds. And stand back because this might pop out.
Story of my life.
And she's only been drinking coffee, and I'm feeling really happy because I've been drinking wine, but oh my gosh.
No, I'm on a roll.
So's hormones.
Saying hormones. Is it hot in here? Because I'm still hot. You said you turned up the air. I don't believe you.
It's like 50 degrees outside, and I've got the air conditioner on.
Sorry.
Okay, garlic is nicely browned. We don't want it to burn, so we're just going to add some chopped onion, cook that for about 3 minutes. Our onions are sautéed. Now we're going to add some greens. For this particular recipe, chard, Swiss chard, the kale, anything would taste good. So we're going to let this cook down just a little bit. And again, this is like it's going to be one plate. We're going to have a little bit of carbs. A little bit of carbs every once in a while is not a bad thing. If you have a gluten intolerance, you said that you guys get gluten-free pasta and it tastes good.
Yeah. I'm now to the point where I can't tell the difference between gluten-free pasta and regular pasta because I'm so used to just using gluten-free. So, yeah.
So this meal would become gluten-free if you got gluten-free pasta. Also, if you didn't use the fish and you just used a white bean, you could totally make it a vegan meal.
Sure. If you're into that. Yeah.
I was going to use fresh Roma tomatoes for this recipe, which you totally could. But this time of year, sometimes the tomatoes don't taste that great. But if you buy diced tomatoes, they're always good. And I mean, I use these all the time, and you can get them seasoned with tons of different ingredients. I think this can was 69 cents. It's seasoned with a little bit of garlic and onion. And I use diced tomatoes at least 3 times a week now.
Wow. That's a lot of tomatoes.
She's so excited about those tomatoes.
You're funny. No, it's good. Good. I'm glad you're getting your vegetables.
Yes. Yeah, so anyway, Ashley, if you just want to add that can of diced tomatoes, anytime these go on sale, I will go and buy 10 or 12 cans because they're going to be good for a couple years. We're going to add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and we're just going to let that cook until the tomatoes get heated.
Okay. Sounds good.
We are about ready to plate, but what I wanted to talk about a little bit was our olives. If you're on a serious budget, there's nothing wrong with using just regular black olives, but I was still able to get this meal in at $10 or less. If you can use Kalamata olives, they make such a difference in the taste. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Because I hate black olives, but I like green olives and these type of olives.
$9.18 if you don't figure in the fact that Trig just told me I needed to add some Parmesan cheese. So if you add some Parmesan cheese, it would probably add 50 cents to it. So less than $10. And he wanted the Parmesan cheese. And he was already proven right once today. So I went with the Parmesan. So I'm going to let you taste this. Less than $10. You don't need anything else. I mean, you've got your pasta, you've got your protein, you've got vegetables.
That's pretty good.
The flavors, just olive oil, olives, tomatoes. Everything is super healthy for you, the greens. But it looks beautiful, I think, and it doesn't look like it's less than $10. Do you think it looks less than $10?
No, I don't.
So this will be the last time again that we probably film in a while. Who are you wearing?
Again, Ashley's Attic. I am wearing Ashley's Attic, looking fabulous as always. So it's a little consignment store on North Tejon. So make sure you come visit Fridays and Saturdays.
I have a lot of friends that have been cute pregnant women. Every woman that I've ever known that was pregnant, yes, you were cute. But I'm going to say Ashley is, I think, the most fashionable pregnant woman I've ever known. I love you.
Thank you. Even though I feel like a house. I'm
No,
trying.
you've looked so beautiful, and you've used all thrift store, and because pregnant clothes are super expensive.
And a lot of times I'm just using regular clothes. Now, yes, they'll probably be stretched out by the end, but I'm getting them consignment, my store, clearance, thrift stores. So I'm trying to look fabulous on a dime.
And my dress is not a pregnancy dress because I'm way past that age. But my dress, I got my dress at Goodwill for $3.99, and then this belt was $2.99. It's from Goodwill. So, again, we both look great.
Yeah, I look really great. Yeah.
She does. Anyway, did you like that?
No, this was good.
Could you fix this for Rick?
I could give it a shot. Yeah.
And it wasn't hard, and it took less than 30 minutes. I mean, literally, the thing that took the longest was the boiling of the pasta. But if you live in a low altitude, it won't take. No, it actually will take longer. We're getting a look right now like, idiot. From start to finish, regardless where you live in the world, once the pasta boils, start to finish, less than 30 minutes, less than $10, super good, healthy. I'm just waiting until that baby's born. I'm so happy that you were able to film with us, and I hope everything turns out really good.
I think it will. And plus, you'll come see the baby when he's here.
I will. Cheers, and I will see you next week.